Hey everyone, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs, coming to you today with our card reading where you can pick a card, choose from card 1, 2 or 3 to have your messages. So kind of like tarot cards, but we use angel cards instead to give you a message about what you most need to know about your spiritual awakening right now. So this is specifically kind of accustomed for those of us going through the awakening pathway or on that spiritual path. You'll be getting the messages that you need. So yeah, I'm very excited to do this today. So what we'll do is we'll do one card for everyone. So what we really all need to know right now, what's coming up in spiritual awakening. And then we'll get into you choosing card 1, 2 or 3, which is going to be your personal reading and what you need to know right now for your spiritual awakening journey. So I will ask you at the appropriate time to intuit which one is for you, and it might be coming up already, and that's fine if that's the case. So please say hello, tell me who you are and where you're from. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll get into this card reading. And just a few notes before we begin. Like I always say, these messages are not dependent on the time that it was posted. It doesn't matter whether the video is live, whether you catch it 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now. The messages find you when you need the message, when you need to hear it. So it's regardless of time, it's absolutely timeless. It's just about getting the message when you need it. And also, like I mentioned earlier, we use angel cards. I prefer angel cards because tarot cards and other types of cards can have a lot of fear-based energy in them. With angel cards, you tend to get a more positive, constructive energy. It's a bit more loving, so you can always get something that kind of keeps you in the higher vibration, which I think is preferable. So thank you so much for joining us. I'll just say a few hellos. Oh, lots of us today, fantastic. We've got Ashley, hello. Amanda, fantastic. We've got Enchante, hello, thank you for coming to visit us again. We've got Kim from London, Keith, we've got Angelina and Melissa too. Fantastic, plenty of us today, so we'll get into a really good reading. So let's do, first of all, we'll do the card that is for everyone going through spiritual awakening right now. So I always clear my cards first. Sometimes I do this beforehand. And we'll have a little shuffle. So this is the message that we really need to know for the Spiritual Awakening Collective. What is it that we need to know right now? Just allowing that message to come forth. What it is that we need to know. Sometimes you get a little feel for it. It takes a little while before it comes forward. But you know when it's ready. Oh, here we go. Okay. So the message for all of us going through spiritual awakening right now, if you can see that, is called Go For It. Go for it. A very positive message, a message about moving forward. And also the fact that we've got this lovely angel on a unicorn is very much about being assisted, guided and helped forward, led forward on your spiritual journey by higher realms, higher guides, higher aspects of spirit. The unicorn is a higher aspect of spirit, and the unicorn is very representative of your dreams, your desires, the things that would be your absolute dream to fulfill in life. And you can see that is leading her forward on this gorgeous pathway out of the forest. And also you can see that we've got some big cats up in the trees. I don't know how well you can see that in the image that you're using right now. So I take that to mean we've got a lot of wisdom looking over us. So even while we're on the path, even when we think we're not quite sure if we're going the right way, we've got the wisdom is kind of on looking, and there's plenty of support leading us forward. We've even got this beautiful unicorn pointing the way forward with its unicorn horn, which is fantastic. I can see Enchante says, this is the 4th time I've seen a unicorn since yesterday. Big sign for you, so this is the card for you. And she says, I also notice a lot of cats. So these things are coming up. We've got a lot of spirit animals coming up right now as well. I might do another video on that. It's been coming up for me too recently. So do take note of the spirit animals that show up. But it very much a symbol to go for it, to step forward in your power. And it's also talking about your prayers have been heard and answered. So anything in the awakening pathway that has been a struggle, I'm feeling that energy of when you just don't know if you're going to make it, when you just don't know how you're going to get to the other side of this, or if it even exists. This is a reminder that not only can you make it, but that the magic exists. And the magic is existing amongst the mundane. You know, we've got cats. Cats are just a standard thing in life, but unicorns you don't see every day. So really fantastic symbolism there. And also just the guidance, like I said before, that you're being watched over. and stay on your present path, because it will take you very far indeed. So continue on with this. Fantastic. I can see a lot of people are talking about different signs and things that they've seen, which is awesome. Tanika says, unicorns, yes, I'm really working on a project at the moment too, so this is a positive note of encouragement. Thank you. Absolutely. And Amanda says, seeing a lot of blue jays. Look them up, guys. I'll maybe do a video on this, because I think it's a big deal, but look them up, these spirit animals, and what these animals are showing up for you for. Okay. Angelina says, I resonate with this. Yeah, I think it's a big deal for a lot of us in the awakening pathway right now. Okay, so now is the time of the video where I'm going to ask you to intuit the number of card that has the message for you. So you're going to choose from number 1, 2, or 3. Now when I say that, what is the first thought that comes to your mind? Is it 1, 2, or 3? And stick with your first choice. Your first choice is always the right one. It's the soul speaking. If you go for the second choice, that's the brain speaking. So go with the first choice, okay? And do let us know below which number of card feels right for you. 1, 2, or 3. It doesn't need to be a long drawn out thing. You don't need to meditate over it. It's just if I had to guess, what would it be? 1, 2, or 3. And just see what comes up. And you'll find over time, the more we do these, you always pick the right card. It's incredible the way it works out. Ooh, a lot of energy in this card. Oh, okay. Energy work, that's why. Okay. Energy work is coming up for card number 1. So if you've picked card number 1, this is a big sign that energy work is not only in your future and part of your life right now, but probably that you have serious energy healing abilities available to you. So this can be a symbol that you are receiving energy work. So maybe you're doing some healing right now. Maybe you're getting healing from other practitioners. But usually what this means to me is that as part of your awakening, you're discovering lost healing abilities that are going to be with energy work. So very much being able to do, like healing hands. Maybe you're doing different healing modalities. Could be counselling, it could be something else. But the main key is that you're awakening energy. So whatever you do is going to be imbued with the energy of energy healing and that capability. And this beautiful angel that we see here is all in gold, very, very high vibration, the gold realm, very much of the angelic realm. So it may be that you're working with the angels, you might not even know, but that can be a big deal as well. Let's see what else is standing out. I'm also picking up the energy that we've got some protection coming in with energy right now. So if you're feeling particularly vulnerable, if you're looking after others, or if you're feeling like there are vulnerable people like children that you want to be able to take care of, or you're worrying, this would be an indicator that there is protection there for them. And you see the way that beautiful angel has her wings outspread, she's able to just absolutely shield the little baby there with these beautiful big wings of a higher vibration, this lovely gold energy. So just know that you are protected, that your loved ones are protected, that you are shielded energetically, and also that there's real energetic power that could come through for you. So you need to start to step down on that path, and I feel like it's going to come from caring for others, whether it's your family, your children, your friends. There's going to be some sort of aspect of life, even if it's in your work, where caring for other people is the thing that's going to really bring that forward. Okay, thank you for all the love, guys. That's great. So card number 1. So do let me know if that resonated with you. I can see a few people saying wow, just wow, and people are giving smiley faces and interesting, and also telling me all your numbers as well. So that's fantastic. So that was card number 1. So let's get into card number 2. It's card number 2. Let's see what's coming up. This one is for you. Let's see. So I can see Jasmine saying I picked 1 and 2. So interesting to see what'll come next. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you can't pick between 2 cards, and it's just that you're due to look at more than one. That's okay. Let's see. What do we need to know for card number 2? This one's taking a while to come up. I can feel there's quite a powerful energy connected to this. There we go. Oh, okay, card number 2, assertiveness. Assertiveness. Oh, this is all about stepping into your power. Big shifts coming for you. So card number 2, this is particular to people who are very sensitive, people who avoid conflict, people who may be very empathic or very spiritually aligned. And it tends to be about the message that's really coming through here is it's about standing in your power. It's about speaking your truth, even if other people don't like it. That doesn't mean that we don't speak with respect, but it's about being fearless and expressing your beliefs, your feelings, your opinions where that's appropriate, and not having to shy away from the world. So it's not just about assertiveness. The energy that's coming up here is it's about not hiding anymore, stepping out into the light, being willing to be seen. And I feel that this is also about being willing to be seen in your talents. So whether that's creative talents, it may be the arts, it may be something to do with spirituality, healing and intuition. There's some aspect about you that is being hidden right now, and you're being called on to step into your authenticity. And that is something that's going to be happening naturally, but I feel that you need to meet the universe halfway by stepping into that. You need to be willing to meet the universe halfway by going, okay, I'm going to put myself out there, even though it's a little bit daunting, even though it's a little bit nerve-wracking. You can absolutely do that. Really powerful energy, and it's very much about once you do that, everything's going to come into alignment. I'm feeling like once you step into your power, once you speak your truth, there are many other things in your life that will come into alignment. And we're not just talking work, it's got an energy about it. I think it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but very much about everything in your life coming into alignment and everything in your awakening coming into alignment. Life purpose is going to be a big part of this. When you learn to speak your truth, when you learn to stand in assertiveness, when you learn to stand in your power, you're going to pull your life purpose closer together. You're going to make all the ingredients pull together from the universe, and it's going to be much easier to step forward. So really big call for you to step out and to be heard. And I feel like some of this has been coming up quite a bit, this energy recently. Some of this is the energy of what we would call the witch wound. You might have heard that term before. It's about healers and particularly women, but sometimes men as well, who have had past lives where you've been a healer, an intuitive, a psychic. You've worked with energy in some way. And what tends to happen is you come into the next life or next lives and you just avoid power like the plague. You don't want power, you think it's evil, you're afraid of it. No wonder, because it was your demise in another life. So it might be an indicator that those issues are coming up for you and that they need to be healed. So another thing I'm getting is a block in the throat. So watch out for blocks in the throat. Maybe you get, maybe you're kind of gulping when you get nervous. Maybe you get tension in the throat. It could be all manners. Maybe you clear your throat all the time as a nervous thing. It's just a hint that that's where that energy's blocked, is in the throat chakra, and you need to clear it. You need to express yourself in order to clear it. Okay, fantastic. So again, do let me know if that resonated with you. And we'll get into card number 3. So number 3s have waited a little while, but it's always worth it. So card number 3, let's see. What do we need to know in awakening for card number 3? Let's see. Okay. Here we go, card number 3. I hope you can see that clearly. And it is so interesting. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the same cards keep coming up, reading after reading. And it's probably because if you've picked it before, you'll get it again. Or if you didn't get it, you were meant to get it. And I just want to show you how many cards there are. This is like, I think it's a 52 card deck. There's a lot of cards in this deck. So it's really interesting the same ones come up over again. But this is really a message that the guidance that you're getting is trustworthy, but I also feel, again, we've got another push towards the arts, the creative talents, your spiritual gifts, being able to put that into some form of communication. So it could be writing, it could be art, it could be you're creating something of some sort, it could be a project. There's something that you're trying to birth into life, and what the guides want you to know is that you are supported, you are led. And what I'm being shown here is that even sometimes you think you don't know the answer, and then you kind of get a little thought of something, you think, oh, that might work. That's their influence, that's them giving you guidance, that's them telling you where you need to go next and what you need to do. You are absolutely supported throughout this experience. This really heavy energy coming up. Okay, and we're also being shown that this isn't a first time thing. This is a past life thing that you're bringing back again. This is a past life. I feel this is more of a creative talent that's coming through this time. A past life creative talent that's coming up again. So it could be that in past life you were a very gifted speaker, you were very good at writing, you were good at coming back into focus for you again. You're reclaiming that gift or ability, and if that is resonating with you, do let us know what that is. I would love to know. But yeah, you're starting to pick this back up and step back into it. And of course, you've absolutely got the guidance and support of Spirit as they help you move forward on that, and really encourage you to move forward, because you can, you're ready, and it's that time. And this interesting symbol that we've got at the top here, this energy, it's not entirely sure what that is, it's kind of unclear, but the energy that we're getting shown there, what I'm feeling is that this is probably an unfinished project or task from another life. So there's some form of information or wisdom that you're wanting to pass on. Now that is dependent on what it is that you're putting this into, but there's something within you that needs to be expressed, and I feel that you can do it through creative means. Even if it is spiritual gifts, you'll see that I do a lot of writing, I do videos, I do all these other things, but it's all based in the spiritual gifts. So there's lots of ways that you can bring these things into being, and lots of different ways that you can kind of express that authentic part of yourself, but absolutely supported. And again, we've got the gold energy. Remember the first card, I don't know if you noticed, we had a really golden energy coming up. So that tells me that the angels are very, very much active in what we're doing right now, and very much supporting us. Now, that's okay if you don't particularly resonate with angels, but the guidance is there and the support is there, and it's certainly coming from the other side. So please don't give up on that. This is definitely something really, really old. Just seeing, I feel like I'm getting some more information from this. You wouldn't think this would go hand in hand, but the other thing I'm getting is shamanism. There's some form of shamanism coming through if this card is resonating with you, whether it's creative arts you're doing or not, but there's some sort of past life where you've been like a herbal healer, or you've been some sort of energy healer, or you've been able to manipulate energy in some way. There's some sort of aspect of shamanism that exists in you that could absolutely be put into your creative talents, and you could express it that way. And not only would you feel the fulfillment of expressing that, but you're going to help a lot of people. I feel like that would really give you the capability to do that. And I feel that you've had a lifetime or lifetimes where that's been cut short, and this is the time where you're finally going to get to express that. There might be a bit of pressure over that. You might feel a little bit of pressure to get this thing out, make sure you get it into the world, and it's because it didn't work out the last time. So if that resonates with you, this is a big call really for you to complete the unfinished business from other lifetimes of shamanism. That's really what's coming up here. So I hope that helps. Do let me know if these resonate, guys, and I'll take a few comments and questions and things, and then we'll get finished up for today. But I love doing the card readings. There's always something really incredible comes out of it. So I can see, people are really resonating with this stuff, which is awesome. I can see we've got Ashley says, thank you, and thank you, Spirit. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Spirit. Jasmine says, my shadow work's very apparent these days. Yeah, we're working through so much right now. Thank you for all the love and likes, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's see, everyone's saying resonating. Maria's saying yes. Melissa's saying wow, amazing. Amanda says 3 seems to be a bonus to 2. Love it. Yeah, it's weird how they kind of they interact together. It's really incredible. Melissa says, trying to bring my business to life. Makes sense that these cards are coming up then for you. Maria says, I was told in a previous life I was a healer and guide. Interesting. So this is coming up for you again. It's time to step into that power again. Okay, Angelina says all of these cards. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes they all resonate with you. Kim says, yes, card 3 for me. I love writing poems, and recently my thoughts that keep talking to me. So lovely that you're able to express that in poems. That's gorgeous. That's really, really nice. Let's see, Beck says, I resonate with all you've said so much on a very strong cosmic level. She says, I was meant to watch this. I'm sure you were, Beck, and thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you coming along and being part of this. Kim also says, oh my, I just activated my light language. Big shifts happening for everyone right now. Melissa says, thank you for doing this for us. It's my pleasure. I love doing this work. I love doing the card readings, so we'll try and do these a little bit more often. And remember to click below to be notified whenever we go live, so you don't miss these readings when they come. And we'll be doing lots more videos as well. We've got a lot more to come over the coming weeks as well. I'll keep you guys posted on all the spiritual updates that are happening. And remember, if you're watching this and it's not live, click to subscribe so that you can be updated with all our future videos. We would really appreciate it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I hope you got the message that you needed to hear to help you move forward in your awakening. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.